Hey everyone, I hope you are having a great time. Today I would like to share my experience in the Nearfield Studio monitor or desk monitor that I choose to use from now on, which is Yamaha HS5. It is featuring 5-inch bass driver and 1-inch dome tweeter. Those two drivers were bi-amped, total 70 watts of power. So I did in-room response measurement from where I sit or where I stand up and listen. Most of the time I use it as a stand-up desk, so that's where I measure it, which is a little over 2 feet away, so pretty close up monitoring position. And I'm also using stand that they sell on Amazon, which is tilted upward, so that's how I measure it. So one is mono and the other one is stereo measurement. Mono measurement is only for speaker designer or to know the actual frequency response of the speakers. But when you use them as a two speaker, mono measurement doesn't really translate to actual sound that you're gonna hear. So that's why I always measure stereo measurement from my listening position, not only here, even in my full hi-fi system. So measurement and in-room response is pretty good, and except for the lowest of the frequency range below 40 hertz is not there, so which is not important for me because I'm not mixing the music or anything. Mainly I want to make sure to monitor everything correctly when I edit the video and make sure I hear everything back, because sometimes we human can make weird noises like mouth movement noises or stomach. Sometimes when I'm shooting video I might be hungry sometimes, so those kind of weird noises I make sure I don't include in the video, or make sure I hear everything back so I can edit it or I can fix it. So that's the main goal of I was looking for studio monitor. I have had a few different monitors in the past, including pretty much all LS50s, active or passive, and they are good, but they sound muffled because when I'm listening back my own voice, they never sound 100% accurate. They are always on the muffled side, but they are good for music, but they are not really good for monitoring or using as a studio monitors for most accurate sound or most revealing sound. These Yamaha HS5, it will totally show, redeliver everything down to detail, even little mouth movements or weird noise that we have in when we're speaking. Those kind of micro detail is properly reproduced. Yes, it can get a bit bright in upper range of frequency when you listen to music, but it's easily can fine tune it using the trim in the back. So this one only have TRS or XLR balance input. It doesn't have any RCA input, just to remind you. And I'm not using any external deck with this setup. I tried a few different decks. I never like the way they sound, and I never like the way they work with my Mac Studio, the computer, because always turning it off and on and off and making all digital noise all the time, so which is I'm not really big fan of. I end up only using 3.5 millimeter headphone jack out of this Mac Studio, Y cable to this Yamaha HS5, so which is I'm using a TRS input on these speakers. I reserve XLR to test out decks and different components. So that is my setup, very simple and straightforward, and that's where I get most accurate sound for my own voice reproduction. For the sound quality and accuracy and micro detail, everything that it can provide, including the room correction, trimming, and all that, everything works great. This is probably one of the best studio monitor and near-field monitor that you can have under $500 price range. Only downside with this Yamaha HS5 is it's sensitive to cellular noise or the wireless noise time to time. If I bring my telephone closer to these speakers, it may get a little bit of digital noise in there or those kind of interference in there. Other than that, everything works as it should. I only raise the gain to 4 dB, so that's where I'm at. All volume control, I control it from my keyboard, and very simple, straightforward setup. Although it's a near-field monitor, so I'm very sensitive to white noise. It can introduce a little bit of white noise due to the sensitivity of the tweeters. Other than that, everything works great and sound is very, very accurate. This Yamaha HS5 is going to be my near-field monitor from now on when I'm editing my video or even my sound sample. So if you are in the market for very accurate sounding near-field monitor or studio monitors, I can wholeheartedly recommend it to you to try it, because this one is incredibly accurate sounding near-field monitors. In this video, sound sample that you will hear is 2 times monitor, meaning playing through my main system. So I will play it back to you using this HS5 Final Cut Pro project that I have. So that's how you will hear double monitoring kind of thing. I want to show how it can reproduce so close and so accurately and every detail. Even I recorded my main system playing from 10 feet away, so which is incredible. This HS5 near-field monitor is probably the best buy right now. That's it, my friend. That is the experience that I like to share with you. Thank you for watching and happy listening.
And I'll tell you what I think. Give me the passion without the bleeding, and I'll tell you why I blink. Whoa, now don't say nothing. Whoa, just let time pass. Whoa, think of something when I look at you. Oh, I love to look at you. Give me your shadows and all loose connections, and I'll tell you what I know. Roadmap of your heart's directions, and I'll tell you where I go. Whoa, don't say nothing. Whoa, just let time pass. Whoa, just think of something. Oh, I love to look at you. Give me that look, the way that you do. Give me that look, the one that makes me wanna crawl inside you. One good reason